Hello, second graders. So today during math, we're going to be collecting information or data about one another by playing Guess My Rule with people, multiple categories. And multiple just means more than one. So I want you, since I don't have a classroom full of students, I have made a representation of the shirts that people in our classroom might be wearing. So if you look at that representation on the screen, I want you to think about how you could group the people in our class into those categories by the attributes that they have in common or that are the same. I'm going to write down my secret rule and keep it in my brain for now while you look at our data to see what you think my secret rule might be. So go ahead and look if that each one of these shirts represents one student. There are 22 altogether. What do you think my rule might be? So if you guessed that my rule was people who are wearing a striped shirt and people who are not, you would be correct. So we can see that out of 22 students, we have 6 that are wearing striped shirts, and we have 16 that are not. But how do we find out more about the shirts that are not striped? Think about how we could put this into another group or category based on the shirts that are not striped. So all of these shirts here, based on these shirts, what or how could we separate those into another group by their attributes? Take just a minute and think about that. So if you found out that we had 6 people wearing shirts, we had 11 people who had either shirts with writing and or pictures on them, and we had 5 people wearing plain shirts. So at this point, we have grouped each shirt or child in our classroom into 3 different categories. We have the 6 who are wearing stripes, the 11 who are wearing words or pictures, and the 5 that are plain and have nothing on them. So what I would like for you to do is to make a representation of this set of data that we collected using connecting cubes, stickers, Post-it notes, a drawing, or any combination, but you must have some sort of representation that shows exactly how many people are in each category, and remember there are 3. And then make sure at the top that you title your categories or your paper so that we know exactly when looking at your representation that it should match exactly what's shown here and we know what fits into what group. So go ahead and take some time and pause and think about how you could represent this on paper.